published 17:30 EDT, 27 October 2017. Updated 17:30 EDT, 27 October 2017. It is a far cry from the Big Three clubs meeting over a lavish dinner in New York, but the lower leagues have held their own clandestine meeting at a Holiday Inn outside Walsall this week. 11 clubs from Leagues 1 and 2 were discussing the same grievance as Liverpool, Arsenal, and Manchester United across the pond, the distribution of TV revenue, although the numbers involved in the ambience were very different. The Premier League giants want an increased percentage of the £3.6 billion overseas money, while the smaller clubs want a bigger slice of the EFL's new £600 million 5-year deal. The Lions' share will go to championship clubs. Left to right: Manchester United Executive Vice-Chairman Ed Woodward, Arsenal Chief Executive Ivan Gazidis, Man United coowners Avi Glazer and Joel Glazer, and Liverpool principal owner John W. Henry met up for dinner in New York recently. The Midlands gathering was organised by Accrington St chairman Andy Holt, who caused controversy earlier this year when he called the EFL a starving peasant begging for scraps off your Premier League table. The 11 comprised Accrington, Cheltenham, Fleetwood, Luton, Oldham, Oxford, Peterborough, Port Vale, Scunthorpe, Stevenage, and Walsall. One of them said it was just a few clubs getting together to chew the fat around specific League 1 and 2 issues. The EFLs say there wasn't a single matter raised when the new TV contract details were presented to the clubs. Accrington St chairman Andy Holt organised the meeting between lower league execs. The England cricket team have previously held boisterous drinking sessions to bond ahead of tours. In 2009, Andrew Flintoff infamously missed the bus from Ypres in Belgium to the First World War battlefields the morning after one such Bazellatan occasion. But this time, following Ben Stokes' Bristol brawl, it was toned down to a few quiet pints at Stuart Broad's Cound pub, the Three Crowns in Wimswold, deep in the Leicestershire countryside. The England cricket team recently met up at Stuart Broad's Cound pub in Leicestershire. Is it any wonder that today's multi-millionaire footballers are so detached from ordinary people when you see an England player park his Bentley illegally on the white zigzagged area of a Pelican crossing while he saunters into a crowded Costa coffee shop in the Manchester suburb of Hale? Unfortunately, an approaching traffic warden was unable to put a ticket on the Bentley as the footballer's partner, waiting in the car, drove off quickly to park elsewhere. PFA Chief Executive Gordon Taylor, who skewered FA Chairman Greg Clark in his council speech on Thursday, also added to the pressure on the mysterious external PR advisors who prepared the FA quartet so poorly for their car crash appearance in front of MPs last week. Taylor's advice to the FA is to sue them. FA Chairman Greg Clark continues to come under scrutiny after appearing in front of Ms. Blazer's at Buffett. The FAA are planning to introduce 4 categories A, B and C for their pre-match meals in the VIP Wembley suite, putting on a buffet rather than a full-scale service for games rated the least formal. Unsurprisingly, 3 great bastions of FA privilege, Sir Dave Richards, Noel White and Barry Taylor, have opposed any drop in Wembley's fine dining standards. Meanwhile, new Blazer Dominic Shellard has been tipped for a big future in football politics. The vice-chancellor of De Montfort University, who is gay, gave an impressive debut speech that outlined how the FA should tackle discrimination and bring more diversity to the organization. And Shellard, being an authority on William Shakespeare, must help his oratory skills. Sir Dave Richards is said to be opposed to any drop in Wembley's fine dining standards. Basketball England, who have chronically failed to build on the sport's great popularity at school level, have had Chief Executive Stuart Kellett off work for nearly 6 months with a stress-related illness. This came after Kellett moved the sports headquarters last March from Sheffield to Manchester, where he lives. Staff have been unsure if he will return, but the board said last night he will be back at the start of next month.